What's up, everybody? This is Triune, and this is Lit Ones. This is a show that I put together to promote the Green Tape, as you guys know. I just put out a weed-inspired album, and so I wanted to put together a show where I could interview some of my favorite people over cannabis, and also people that really fuck with cannabis, you know what I'm saying? Before we get to that, I want to go ahead and shout out my sponsor, Flag on Cherry. They're a dispensary that I shop at all the time in Long Beach, California. Go check them out. The weed is good, it's consistent, the bud tenders are dope, and the aesthetics in there are pretty nice too. So go check out Flag on Cherry, and we want to thank Flag on Cherry for sponsoring these episodes. So my guest for today is going to be Brent Taylor. Everybody give Brent Taylor a round of applause.
What up? What up,
I'm
y'all?
a huge fan of Brent's comedy. Huge fan of what he does in the roast space. Huge fan of what he does in the skit space. And I want to thank you for being on the show today, man.
And I want to thank you too, Lamar Odom, for having me. I appreciate it. I deeply appreciate it. I love your work. Man, thank you though, T. This is dope, man. This is what I'm smoking on already, this flight.
Yeah, so what you smoking on right now?
I'm
smoking on this lemon gelato.
I'm lemon
Oh,
gelato.
that's what, you wrote your own shit. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I'm a little ahead of you. I came over here to the cookies and gas.
How niggas come on your show and just start setting up?
Because I'm short and I don't have long arms, so I didn't even see those yet. I didn't even get to those yet. All I saw was this, and you was like, roll up, and then I saw the cookies and gas, and then that sounded like two things that I like cookies, and then I like gas. So I was like, this gonna be fire, and it is. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, T. I appreciate this.
For sure. So tell me, what role does cannabis play in your life? Like, I know you smoke. I don't know how much though. I don't know how often, and I don't know how that plays a role in your creative process.
Okay. I smoke a lot, man. I smoke every day. Honestly, I smoke weed instead of cigarettes. I know a lot of people smoke cigarettes. They have certain habits. I feel like everybody got a vice, and when I was younger, I remember I smoked when I was in high school and stuff like that from time to time. When I started, man, I started young. Like real talk. You really want to know? I could really tell.
I don't think it's younger than Boo Capone.
Boo Capone started in life before. He lived in another time when they you know what I'm saying? He smoked on a horse before. I ain't ever smoked a blunt on a wagon, but you know what I'm saying? To get the weed man on the wagon. Y'all! So he came from a different time. Boo Capone, shout out to Boo. Not the watch. But man, I smoke real talk, man. This is right when the Chronic dropped out. When the Chronic came out, with Snoop and Dre dropped that album.
92.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I was about 5th grade. Dog. And I wanted to smoke so bad. And I remember.
Why'd you want to smoke so bad?
Because it looked hard in the movie, in the video, like smoking. People smoke cigarettes and cigars all the time. That's just like some cartoon shit. But like for them to smoke blunts in an album, and you know what I'm saying, rolling down the street, you know what I'm saying, Snoop on a bike, getting it, you know what I'm saying, on the handlebar. I was like, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? I got a bike. I would've. So I was too young to get the weed. This is a true story. I remember I wanted to smoke so bad, bro. I took some, once I learned, all they doing is taking some grass and rolling in. I was like, they kept calling it grass. I kept weed, grass.
So you tried it?
I went outside and grabbed some grass and rolled it in some paper, and my brother caught me. He was like, what the fuck is you doing? I was like, I'm getting high. He was like, no, you're not. You getting sick. You about to poison yourself, yo. I had a dog at the time. The dog was looking at me. Weird smoke was coming out. It was like blue smoke and all kind of smoke that ain't supposed to come out anyway. My brother was like, man, I ain't trying to put him on blast, but shout out to my brother. He was older than me, and he was like, man, if you just gonna be hard-headed and you just want to smoke, I'll tell you can smoke, you know. So that was my first time. I wasn't a weed head in the 5th grade, but I had smoked like that time. And then like when I got to high school, I played basketball. I was a big. I know y'all see how buff I am and like how in great shape. I'm built like an Olympian. But I played basketball I actually this is a true story. All bullshit aside, I really have played basketball. I was a big basketball player coming up.
He was nice.
Yeah. I still can hoop a little bit.
Yeah.
And but I didn't smoke while I was hooping, and I hooped all year long. So there would be a short little window through the year or something like that when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying, where I'd be smoking maybe like 1 month through the summer or something like that. And then once basketball was over, that's when I just started smoking full-fledged all the time. And I just realized it calmed me, bro. Like, it keep me calm, it keep me cool, it keep me from being sick. It got a lot of medicinal purpose, as I found out later on, like when weed became legal and stuff. Like, oh, I'm not just doing this because I like to do it. It really got a gang of, like, you know, help.
Yeah, how you feel is not some bullshit. It's some real shit,
Yeah, you know, like, you know, do all kind of little medicinal stuff for it. So that's what the part it played as an adult. You know, I try to tell people, yeah, I'm a comedian, I go on stage and I do a lot of stuff. You know, I smoke, but I don't smoke to do that. I smoke in my lifestyle. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Before you go on stage, sativa or indica, hybrid, what we doing?
Man, I always prefer a good indica, man, to be honest with you. A good OG, that's usually my favorite. But if I'm to be like, if I really want to be clear and dope for the show, and you want to be crisp and all that, yeah, you want to get you a good hybrid or a sativa if you can. You know what I'm saying?
All right, hypothetical.
Or
let's say you about to record your first Netflix special.
Okay. Ooh, my first Netflix special.
What we smoking?
Honestly,
nothing.
Nah, we gonna smoke. We gonna smoke, bro. We gonna smoke. We might smoke some Dream, dog. We might smoke some Blue Dream. Some Blue Dream, dog. We might keep it old school. We might get it old school with it. Take it back to the old school.
That's
smoke
OG
some,
sativa.
Smoke some Blue Dream. Blue Dream, is, you know, man. Blue Dream is something you could smoke. You could play basketball with that.
You can grow Blue Dream in your bathroom. You can grow that shit anywhere.
You can go to court off some Blue Dream and plead your case. You know, like Blue Dream is straight. You know, so I would definitely do that for Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would prefer an OG, you know, I don't like looking sleepy-eyed, and that's the thing. That's the worst part I don't like about it. Like, I be feeling normal, but sometimes you be smoking and you look a certain way.
I think me and you got the same issue. Our eyes are low to begin with, so when we smoke, it get real low, and they just can't be in public like that.
Yeah, they think wow, he's hammered or he's sleepy, you know.
Nigga, I went to the Grammys and niggas was like, yo, you good? And I'm like, I'm fine.
Because we'll try to put some clear eyes in, but the eyes still be low. So our eyes be low and still be white. Like, if you looking sleepy, you went to the Grammys and did this in front of stores?
So not to dampen, you know, the conversation, but it was the Grammys the day Kobe died, that day. So we was smoking heavy before we went to the Grammys because of the news. So I got up in the Grammys. There's some people there that we knew and some elders. And they seen us. It was like, yo, y'all good? We like, oh, my bad. We don't smell bad, do we?
Okay, now I'm going to ask you this. Do the smell, I know we older now and stuff, and we grown, and like I said, it's legal now. Thank God California got the coolest of laws and relaxed laws, and you know what I'm saying? You can just smoke freely now and have to trip on stuff. But sometimes I forget that I've been blowing bomb, and I'll go in places and the weirdest, you know what I'm saying? And it's the weird. I was at Trader Joe's yesterday. Trader Joe's, the fancy grocery store, and I'm just getting some groceries, whatever, ready to check out and stuff. And then the guy behind the counter, he was like, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing?" I was like, "I'm cool, man. How you doing?" I'm trying to make a little conversation.
You must be doing great.
He was like, "Oh, he hit me with this. He hit me with this. Oh, I'm good. I just can't wait to get home. You know, and light up some weed." And I was like, "Why aren't you talking to me like this, man?" He was like, "Man, the way you smell, man, you just smell so good right now." He like linked over there. He just smells so good. I was like, "So everybody in the grocery store can smell me, man?" He was like, "Yes, we smelled you when you came in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." Like, he double bagged my shit and didn't charge me for the bag. Threw some Snickers in there.
He gave you a weed appreciation tax.
It was weird, bro. I felt low-key hit it on low-key. Like, oh, you want to hang out later on and smoke? I don't know where to go from here, bro.
Yeah, the smell. I be doing the vape sometimes for the smell. Like, if I got somewhere important to go, or, you know, I got kids and shit, so if I got to go to their little shit, you know what I'm saying, I'll vape. I won't go in there smelling crazy. But everybody everywhere else, we in California, so I don't really give a fuck. If I'm in Trader Joe's, nigga, I'll be in Whole Foods.
Now, I'll vape anywhere. I'll vape for Netflix.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll vape. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I'll vape for. I would vape for a big show. If I was doing like Glastonbury or some shit.
Nigga, I'll vape in church. Facts me, I'll vape in church, bro.
I've never vaped in church, but I had pregame for church.
Okay.
I had pregame for church.
Pregame for church too?
Absolutely. I pregame.
And felt fine too. It felt fine about it. It tripped, just went in. Had a good service.
Yeah.
Had a great service. I heard the rosters, they feel connected. That's really the Rastafarian way. That's why they smoke. They don't just smoke to get blunted.
Right.
They literally smoke to get connected to Jah. And then I get it when you go to church and stuff.
I feel in that space, I always feel more connected when I smoke. Even like meditating, like I can meditate, but like if I'm not high, I'll fall asleep.
Now, shout out to my cousin, rest in peace, Teddy Ray, man.
Man, R.I.P. Teddy Ray.
Teddy would really do this, yo. He would smoke and play gospel music, fam.
I believe it.
Yeah, like that wasn't for the cameras and nothing. Like he wasn't capping nothing like that. Like he would do it. And I remember I asked him one day, like he was just sitting there, just bumping Kurt Franklin or some Yolanda Adams or something, just be. And like it'd be just. The vibe was right. Well, I don't know what to say. Like the vibe was right.
It wasn't sinful in there.
Yeah, it's like you hitting it and thinking at the same time. You getting your life. It's really you getting your life together. Like right. And I talked to him about it. I was like, so you don't feel no type of way about it? Like, nah, not really. Like if we smoking, like God made weed. It's not like who you think made this? Hit the weed. And so I was like, right. Once he said that, I never tripped on it again. Like, right. God made this. Like, that's crazy, man.
So, I know you mentioned Trader Joe's earlier, so I'm sure that's where you go to get your snacks, right?
Real talk, bro. This is a true story. I don't eat snacks, man. As a grown man, I don't eat snacks.
Even after you smoke?
I don't eat snacks. Ever since I became black, now this is dog. I'm from Linwood, so like, I grew up from a different environment. Not like I'm all banged down and like that, but I grew up in a certain like hood environment, and I learned real early you can't mix being hood and eating snacks. You can't go on a mission, my nigga. You can't just be like, oh, we just did some gangster shit, and then you be like, hey, man, hold up. And go to the liquor store and be like, yeah, let me get some backwoods, ooh, and a king size Snickers. Hold on, what you getting, Blair? What you about to eat that? Nigga? Yeah, let me get some Starburst, some tropical Skittles. Nigga, you got a gun on you. What the fuck is you doing? You eating fruit snacks? You cold, like, and none of the snacks sound hard. All the snacks that you ask for, all snacks sound sus as everything. Like you be like, let me get a baby Ruth.
Snacks, that sounds.
Yeah, let me get the Reese's cups. Like you can't sound hard and ask for snacks. I just learned since I was in my 20s. Nah, me.
You a snack?
Nah, it's Sprite. Some blunts.
All right, I'm gonna pivot there. I got. This might be a tough question, but I gotta ask you. Since you on the stage, you tear down stages. Who are your top 5 favorite comedians on the stage? Not movies, not television show, just stage work.
On the stage work. Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Jamie Foxx. Alive or dead or alive?
I don't care.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Damn, he knew him. Usually people be over here, I don't know, he just went right to it.
I know about craft, and I can tell you why too.
Yeah. All right, so I need to know, so you said Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, and Jamie Foxx. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I know why Jamie. I think I understand why Richard. I want to know why Cat, and I want to know why, who was the other? Jamie?
Cat, Dave.
Yeah, I want to know why Cat, and I want to know why Dave.
Okay.
Not that I'm questioning these guys.
Okay. From Cat was the first comedian that I saw. Cat was the first comedian that I saw. This is a true story. Like I saw Friday After Next, and I thought that was dope. I thought a dope character. I thought the movie was dope. I'm a big fan of Fridays. That's my favorite movie. That's a movie you watch with your bitch over and over again. Back when they had DVDs and shit, that was the one. That's the first DVD set I remember having. When they had, it was Friday, next Friday, and Friday After Next. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
The box set.
The box set. So fast forward, I'm up in Sacramento, and I'm dating this chick in Sacramento, and I was going back and forth back to LA. And I remember I spent too much time in LA, nigga, and came back. And this bitch was like, I'm dating. I just want to let you know, like, while you was gone, like, it's cool. We can still fuck. Like, The bitch just gave me some pussy. So we laid up in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. I'm smoking a blunt, you know, feeling like, oh, this is my bitch. This bitch had a house.
Feeling like this
This my bitch, nigga. Everything's still cool, nigga. I still got it. She had a house in Sacramento, nigga. Bitch stayed in, what's the shit next to Elk Grove? Nigga, what's the fancy part next to? North Highlands, nigga? Laguna. She stayed in Laguna, nigga. Had a house out in Laguna, nigga. A crib and shit, nigga. I'm like 20 years old, 19. I'm like 19, 20 years old, right? So I remember going in and we just, you know, finished getting a crack, and she told me, yeah, man, I've been fucking somebody, man. I just want to let you know. But it's cool. We still good and shit, but just want to let you know from time to time I fuck with this dude. And I was like, what time? Like, but you gotta play it a certain type of way up north. Like they players up there. That shit, all that macking, all that. That's really the whole.
Nigga, down here too. You can't be soft around these hoes.
You can't be soft down here, but like, okay, I put it like this: we about this weed and this gang banging and this fun and bitches. Like it's really fun and bitches and thugging out here. They really serious about this macking and really serious about pimping and hoes. Like put it like this: they got hoes down the street that look better than your girl. Damn. Then look better than your girl that you tried to get on your best day. Like the best bitch you ever loved is bitches that's walking the streets, nigga, in Oakland, nigga, that look better than her, bro. It's bitches look better than Meg Thee Stallion. It look better than Nicki Minaj. Look better than that, like for real, like for a price. So out there, you really can't be on your bullshit. So I had to take it like I had to, you know, act hard. Like I'm from LA, like fuck all that. All right, that's what's up. So you fucking this nigga? So who is he? What type of nigga is he? What type? And she was like, it's Cat Williams. Oh, and I was like, fuck. And like I had to hold it in because I'm a fan of the movies and shit. This bitch told me, yeah, I'll be going out with him and shit. He got a, you know, boo, he a player with it. He really pimping. You know what I'm saying? He had me and another bitch and some other shit, and we be doing boom, boom, boom. Like she used to be a stripper and shit. To check it out, talking about. Okay. So like she was, and I'm sitting here just trying to take it like a G. You know what I'm saying? The weed keeping me calm. The weed, like you asked me, nigga. Man, it came like a motherfucker, nigga. This getting
without
soft.
The weed, you would have reacted.
I'm sitting there trying to act hard, nigga. Try to get in the mood. So I was like, all right. Fast forward, I come out to LA. I remember sitting in my cousin's house, Jackie. Shout out to my cousin Jackie. I'm sitting at her house, and she was like, "You ever seen this before?" She put some Cat Williams on. And I never watched his stand-up. I never seen pimping, and all of that shit before. And that was the first time I ever saw somebody. That was the first time I ever saw something that I could do, and I kind of saw myself and do. Like, you know, like a lot of times I played basketball my whole life, but I couldn't see myself, even though I wanted to be an Allen Iverson and a Jordan and all that. These niggas is 6'6". The shortest niggas is 6'3" and 6'4". Nigga, people don't know. Stephen Curry is about 6'4", 6'3". He's taller than everybody in your family, nigga. Like, so I can't really, you know, but to see a dude literally my size doing something that I was like, dang, I'm kind of like that too. Like I got charisma enough. The shit that he was saying was real shit. He was going around just saying some real shit. Now, I'm not saying I'm a pimp. Like I just walk down the street and I have pimping and just pimping and have hoes just following me everywhere I go. No, the way that I pimp is a lot more spiritual. I'm spiritually pimping. Like he would say some dumb shit and just move around. Just like he would say shit that I'm thinking type shit, you know. Right. And then fast forward, just to watch the why I have him on that level, dude. And the nigga did stand up after stand, special after special, and it was the first person I saw to put him out and not rely on the HBOs, not rely on the Comedy Centrals of the world, like really bang out. That nigga's like the Jay-Z of comedy. How Jay-Z, how we talk about Jay-Z as being the greatest rapper of all time, because he really, like he said, nigga, I gave y'all hits summer after summer, nigga. Like I'm Hov, nigga. Who y'all know, and then like who else y'all know, nigga, gave y'all nigga summer after summer platinum hits, nigga. That's what Cat Williams did, low key. Like he real talk gave you summer after summer some platinum hits. If you look at his catalog, it really stands high above everybody else's when it came to stand up.
I never looked at it like that.
You know, so then like I remember doing stand up. I get to a point, nigga, like I'm doing stand up, I'm getting good. I'm in the comedy clubs. I'm in the Comedy Store, the world famous Comedy Store, and I finally in my mind I thought I had I'm finally getting real comfortable, and I'm talking like how I talk. Yeah. And because you know you had me up there doing shows in front of white people and all these other shit, and like so I'm finally like man, it's like we all on one accord. Like we all having one big party. Like we all big friends. Nigga, Indian people, Mexican people, Eskimo people, everybody here. The fat bitches, the skinny bitches, old bitches. Everybody just on one accord. We had one big party. And I remember I sit off stage, and this is a true story. People be thinking I'm playing. I remember, I never forget this. I felt somebody slide. It was like a bench. Somebody came and literally just slid, boom, and hit me, bang. I'm thinking it's one of my nieces and nephews or something like that just snuck in because it's dark, and you know they ghetto and shit. And I looked over. I was like, nigga, is that Cat Williams? Cat, nigga, I'm looking in the dark. I'm like, yo, you Cat Williams? And I remember that's the first time I ever freaked out. I'm like, yo, nigga, I just watched this shit. Nigga, I've been watching all your shit, nigga. Yo, man, I'm a big fan. And he was like, the pleasure's all mine. The pleasure's all mine. The pleasure's all mine. You did a great job up there. You did a great job. I want you to know. And I remember I looked over, that nigga really had, just like my bitch said from Sacramento, nigga. He had like 4 bitches next to him, nigga. And they was just sitting there humbly. It wasn't like he was soliciting or nothing like that. Nah, he just showing you how a player move, how a player move. Like, you got a bitch, you want to go somewhere and shine and flex. You know what I'm saying? You get your baddest bitch to flex. Right. Well, what if you could, nigga, duplicate that shit by like 4, 5, 6 of them, nigga? That's really all it was. He wasn't coming in, like, it was one of them showing, no, these my bitches. Right. I'm not bringing them, these bitches are not here for you guys, nigga.
I'm not selling these hoes.
No, there's 6 of you niggas and 6 of my bitches. They are all for me. Nigga, this is a 6 piece. So, Dave Chappelle, if you want to know the Dave Chappelle shit.
Dave Chappelle. Quick on Dave.
Dave Chappelle just took it to another level, man, of comedy and showing how to be a comedian, man, and to watch how he just does comedy and layers it and stuff. He took it past Richard Pryor, past Eddie Murphy, past Martin, past Damon Wayans, past Cat Williams. He's done more specials now than even Cat Williams and got more hits than the Cat. He like the Kendrick Lamar now of comedy, you know what I'm saying? Because he has the stuff that where he makes us all up our game. You know, so whether you like him or not, he still pushes that envelope, and he's undeniably, you know what I'm saying, the king of comedy right now. So
yeah, Dave he's my GOAT. Yeah. I don't think nobody pen game is like Dave.
Right.
I think he's one of the greatest storytellers of his time.
Yeah, that's why if I could liken him to like the hip hop shit, like the Kendrick Lamar,
shit,
like whether you like Kendrick or not, whether you know, I hear people, oh, you can't party to him, or he just, but you can't deny he's literally the dopest rapper right now, probably alive.
I will put on King Kunta and groove, nigga.
Man, he just takes it to a whole nother level of just, you know what I'm saying, of something you could do with the craft and make everybody else up their game. You see these rappers now up in their game. Even Boosie trying to have deep shit. You're black and you're beautiful. Boosie up in his game with deep shit now. So it's just, that's how Dave is. I felt he made us all up our game. And so from an inspiration, that's it.
I agree. I respect it. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you for sharing some weed with me.
Thank you, man. Thank you for, man, having some weed with me, too, man.
Tell the people where you can be found. Tell them what you got going on. Promote your shit, dog.
Oh, thank you, man. You can find me. I'm on Caffeine Network right now. You can check me out right now. I got a show called The Light Up Show. You can find me on YouTube, man. I got my own stuff on YouTube. Got a whole little channel on Channel 1 channel. You can see all my flyers on flyer stuff on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Brent Taylor Comedy. And you can also find me on All Def Digital as well. You can find me on Roast Me and all the other wonderful projects that we got going on as well. Brent Taylor.
Appreciate you, my G.
Thank you.
This has been Lit Ones. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share it with all your friends. Once again, the Green Tape is on all platforms. Don't ask me how to get it. Just go get it, listen to it, share it with your friends. And this has been an installment of Lit Ones. I appreciate y'all.
You getting back with Chloe, right?